Hello, welcome back. This is Bree with my lavender pages, and I wanted to do kind of a tutorial of my laminate pocket. So this is just a little pocket that I have my bean card from the Coffee Monsters Co. in here, and then I just keep my running to-do list in the pocket here as well. And it's not in the mood to slide in right now. There we go. And then I just stick this in my planner as a bookmark or a divider page for the day of. I recently received this vellum from Sterling Ink, and I want to use this vellum to make a new pocket for January. So I was going to show you how I do that. First, we need to cut everything to size. So the vellum from Sterling Ink is an 8.5 by 11. Look how pretty that is. Love the colors. Okay, so this is the vellum. It's still in its little envelope. I haven't pulled it out. I have my Scotch laminator here. I just purchased this at Walmart. It was like, I don't know, $30. And then this is a 3mm lamination pouch. There's my Westcott cutter that I will be using. But this is 3mm in weight. You can get a 3mm or a 5mm weight. And just real quick with lamination, it has two sides. So the shiny side is the side that you see, and the not shiny side, so this side is the side with the glue, and the glue is activated with heat. And trust me, you want to know that when we're doing this. So I'm going to trim my lamination pouch. I want it to be the same size as my planner pages. So I usually do, I keep the height, because this is 9 inches, and then I trim it at 6. Okay, so we're just going to trim this one at 6 here and set this aside. And then the residue, this is what we're going to use to make our pocket, and I like mine to be 5 by 7. That's the size I like my pocket. So I'm going to trim this down 5 by 7. Okay, so there's my pocket part. Okay, so here's our lamination. With the vellum being somewhat transparent, I didn't want my to-do list to show, oh sorry for that noise. I didn't want my to-do list to show on the other side. Look how pretty that is. On the other side of this. So I'm going to trim this so that it is just, let's see, I want to have room. So I'm going to trim this to 5 3/4 of an inch. But I'm going to keep the 8.5, okay? So trim that, save this. Okay. And I have this pearlescent cardstock. Don't ask me where I got it. I can't remember. But we're going to use this for the back side. So I need to trim it to the same size. So we're going to go 5 3/4. By 8.5. Okay. And then at that point, these should match up. Okay. So this right here will be this side of the pocket. I'm a rounded corners person, so I'm going to take my little corner rounder And I'm going to round the corners on this. Okay, so we have this here. And I want the pocket on this side. So I'm going to tuck this right in here. And that's going to be way too tight. You see that right here? So I either need to cut another lamination pouch or trim down this. And I just checked this with my bullet journal and I do not want to trim down this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to save it and I'm going to create another pouch. Okay, so here's another pouch. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to keep it full size and trim off what I don't use. So let's, because I do use my excess laminated lamination for washi cards. Okay, so do you remember what I told you about the glue? How the matte side is the glue side? So for our pocket, we're going to take it apart, put it shiny side to shiny side, place it here on the bottom, try and center it and keep it together as much as we can. We want to give ourselves enough room around it that it stays glued together. I hope that makes sense. Because if you put it too close to the edge, it will slowly come apart as you use it. I have one, I'll show you the one that I have, oh man, that has all my Coffee Monsters co-stickers in it, and it is starting to come loose. Okay, so let's put this here. You always want to have an edge with lamination because that is what will keep it together. Take this one. That looks good. Close this. Get the bubbles out. And we're going to put it through the laminator. So here we go. This is my one that I use for my Coffee Monsters co-stickers, and if you can see, it's starting to peel here at the bottom. So that's why you want to give yourself plenty of an edge so that it doesn't come up. And I always put it through twice, and then I'm going to trim it and cut my little slit and then put it through again. This part right here I will trim up and use as washi cards. Okay, so we're gonna get my X-Acto knife out for the pocket. I love this. This is so pretty. She does such a good job. Got some ridging and a bubble right there. You see the bubble? hoping I can get that out with one more round through. Okay, so just to make it easier, I'm going to trim it first. And remember, you will want to have an edge on lamination, so I'm going to put this right here. And that's a good edge, that's a good edge, and I'm going to take just a little bit off the top. Okay, so there's our pocket. My washi cards, how much do I have here? I have 5.5, so we'll go 2 3/4. And I just will save these and put my washi tape on it. Let's get the corners rounded. And then we're going to trim our pocket. And you want to be really careful so that you don't cut the whole way through. You just cut it enough that it opens it up for you. So here we go. Okay. All right, let's put it back in. Put our cover on our razor blade. I have small kids. Okay. Oh, it's nice and warm. All right, so here's our pocket. So then if I take my bean card out, I have two. I have one that's finished and one that's not. Bean card slides right in here. And then my to-do list. This is part of the post-it notes that Christine puts on her Facebook page, and I just cropped it and put it at the top of my to-do list. And this slides right in here. And there we go. So there's my pocket for January with the pretty vellum on it. And that's your quick tutorial. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos and planner things, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell so that you don't miss any notifications. I hope everybody's having a great January, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.